Good day, Westminster Palms. We're here to introduce some of the new items that are going to be on our summer menu, kind of talk a little bit about what we've been doing and what we hope we're going to be doing very soon, and that's opening up a new dining room. I'm here with my friend Charisse Albert.
Hi.
Charisse is a great addition to our team, and a lot of you haven't got to meet her yet because we don't have a dining room yet. But Charisse has been an incredible addition to our team. She has a hit the ground running kind of attitude and very talented. So it really helped to well round our team. Welcome, Charisse.
Thank you.
So today we're going to be doing red grouper with a tomato caper relish, some yellow rice, and some snap peas. So let's get started, shall we, Charisse?
Sounds good.
Okay, so let's take our red grouper that we filleted.
Okay.
We'll season it up.
Yes, we're gonna season it, put a little oil in our pan and get our pan hot and ready to go. A little salt and pepper. Just a little bit.
Now we got a little fancy and left the skin on the fish just for aesthetics and for film. We'll probably be filleting this, but for science, we're going to leave the skin on.
That's the fancy red grouper. Pan is hot.
Beautiful.
Hot.
Love that sound. Why don't we
Okay.
just do the one? And we'll have that one later.
That down thick. And while that's cooking, we're gonna do tomato relish.
So nice summer sauce. What do you think?
I think it sounds good. Capers, tomatoes, can't go wrong with that. So we're gonna put in tomatoes, capers.
Nice. Do you know where capers come from?
Oh, where do they come from,
They're
Chef?
a bud of a flower
I thought it was
that's
flour.
harvested by hand, and then it's either salted or pickled. They have great aromatic flavor.
Wow. That's good
They're
to know.
indigenous of the Mediterranean.
That's good to know. A little olive oil. Garlic.
Well, that looks good. Simple, but great flavors.
Yeah, we're gonna mix that all up. Smells good. Smells Italian.
There you go. Fish is looking great.
It is.
We'll finish it with the skin side so the skin's a little crispy. It's looking good. So that fish is nice and juicy. You can see the skin starting to curl on it a little bit. So with this beautiful red grouper, we got some yellow rice with some locally grown snap peas.
Yes.
So nice texture, nice aromatic quality, and goes great with the fish. So why don't I start plating rice?
Yeah, those
I'm going to tag team this.
those locally look green peas look pretty good. We're gonna put the fish on there. It's kind of warm.
Alright, so now we got our beautiful tomato caper relish,
Yeah.
just at room temperature. We do not refrigerate our tomatoes. Do you know why, Charisse?
No, can you tell me why?
Well, tomatoes get mealy, they lose their fragrance and their texture if you refrigerate them. So tomatoes should never be refrigerated until you cut them open. That looks gorgeous. Nicely done, Charisse.
Thank you.
So that looks like some of our new summer stuff. Hi, now I'm going to next show you how we make our shrimp and andouille sausage jambalaya. Andouille is native sausage pretty much in this country to New Orleans. So it's the French cousin of chorizo, or the Portuguese cousin of linguiça.
Okay.
So it has a nice spice to it. And it really gives us a lot of depth of flavor when we go to put it in our jambalaya. You really can't make it without it.
Yeah.
The next we put in there what's called the Trinity. So we got onions, celery, peppers, and then a bunch of different spices. We got a little cumin, a little bit of ground red pepper, some granulated garlic, some granulated onion. So I know we have fresh onion, fresh peppers in there, but it gives you a really nice layer of flavor when you're also adding dry ingredients. And I like to start this at the beginning so it kind of lays in a really nice base flavor where the pepper will kind of hit you here instead of on your tongue.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
And then we're going to use brown rice. Now, big thing cooking rice, it's all really about ratios. That's why we have everything measured. With brown rice, it's like 3-to-1 rice to liquid. Regular rices, depending on what they are, it's usually about 1 cup to 1 1/4 or 1-to-1 if it's a shorter grain rice. In this case, because it's brown rice, it's going to cook a little longer. You know what brown rice is?
Oh, tell us what it is, Chef.
Brown rice is a healthier version because it has the hull on the outside of the rice, where most rice, they convert it or take the hull off. Most of the nutrition in rice is in the outer hull. Got that going. It's starting to smell pretty good. I'm going to put the garlic in now. I put the garlic in last because garlic has a little more sugar content than most vegetables and it'll burn easier. Oh, ooh, that smells good. And last, we're going to throw some tomatoes in there. Don't quite eat them all. I'm going to throw some of our shrimp in here. Get them going. Again, a little bit of green magic for aromatic.
So what is the green magic, Chef?
Green magic is basically a marinated oil. You know, we put parsley, olive oil, garlic, and then we like the compatible herbs of what we're using. So in this case, we're using thyme and basil and parsley. So that's starting to smell good. Now we take our vegetable demi-glace. Westminster is famous for this. It's a great recipe, very healthy, and has a really nice flavor, and it's all vegetables. So the only meat we have in here is our andouille and our shrimp. And we're going to let that slowly simmer out. Turn our burner down. This will cook for about 20 minutes. I like to use the oven, but for demonstration purposes, we're just going to let it ride out. And this is the moment of truth, Charisse.
All right. Oh, that smells awesome.
So, Westminster Palms, andouille, sausage, and shrimp jambalaya is ready for lunch. A couple of the whole shrimp on top. Now we have all those beautiful chopped up shrimp inside, so 3 should be good enough. And then a really nice aromatic salad garnish.
That makes it look pretty.
Yeah. And then our green magic.
The magic.
And there we go.
Awesome.
So a couple of the other things that we've been working on is a bread program. So bread is not the healthiest thing in your diet. White flour is very bad for you.
Okay.
But fermented white flour with wheat flour is a little bit better for you. So we've been working on making fermented breads, so they're without yeast, so that sour mixture that we're making in the kitchen that we feed every day
Yes.
is for this beautiful sourdough bread here. So it looks nice.
Oh, yes.
It has a nice toasty taste. You know, and it's a lot better for you. The other thing we've been working on is focaccia. So we take a basic focaccia bread, which is another fermented dough. Then we cube it up, we toss it with the green magic, bake it in a loaf pan. We experimented with rolls today. And this is probably what some of our bread service will look like when we reopen the dining room. So we're working on that. Charisse is going to work on a biscuit recipe.
Yes.
We're going to work on some muffins, and we'll work on making things a little bit healthier when we return. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Chef Rich. On behalf of Kenny Hunsberger, our director, and our Westminster Palms Culinary and Dining Services team, thank you so much for joining us today, Charisse. It was a lot of fun.
It is awesome. I enjoyed it. I look forward to the new menu that's coming out and the new faces that's coming out to see us as well. Y'all have a great one. Thank you for joining us.
Have a lovely evening.